We love bringing you these stories every Monday. It's not often you hear about babies battling cancer.
Yeah, you know, I've been doing this for about a year and a half now. I haven't really heard of many that had cancer as a baby, but this week's Kylie's kid was diagnosed at just 7 months old with an extremely rare type of lung cancer. Well, Evan is now 8 years old. He barely remembers his cancer experience, but for his family, it's something they'll never forget. Even at 8 years old, Evan has big plans for when he grows up.
An engineer, a scientist, a basketball player.
Or maybe an artist too, but his favorite is science.
Almost every kind of science.
Okay, so like biology?
Yeah.
Chemistry?
Yes.
Physics?
Yes.
But he just blazes his own trail, and it warms my heart. You know, as a mom, that's all you really want, right? Is just for them to find stuff that they're passionate about.
While Evan is busy planning for the future, there's one big event in his past that he doesn't even remember.
A lot of it happened when he was so young.
At just 7 months old, what Evan's parents thought would be a quick trip to the doctor turned into a life-changing diagnosis.
She took the x-ray and thought it was a complete mistake, and so took it again, but one whole side of his lung was collapsed, and so it just showed up black.
Evan was diagnosed with a rare type of lung cancer.
It was called pleural pulmonary blastoma. Only a handful of kids are diagnosed in the world with it every year. Extremely rare cancer.
They found the cancer early, so early, Evan didn't need chemo or radiation. Another stroke of luck, the doctors at Children's Minnesota.
The amazing thing for our family is there's one group of doctors that focus on it, and they are here.
By the time Evan was 4 years old, he was cancer-free. Do you remember any of that?
Not that much.
A lot of that he doesn't even really have a memory of, but it's seared into our brains for sure.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, no doubt.
Such a great story.
As a parent, for sure, like how horrifying and scary. And then to have your kid be cancer-free, be 8, and like, nope, I don't know, I don't remember. Thank goodness he doesn't remember.
It is good in that way, but they do work hard to actually talk to him about it because they give back in quite a big way. The Pine Tree Classic that I was at about a week and a half ago, and they do so much, and they really want him to grow up knowing that he beat cancer and giving back. So it's something that 8 years old, you're still a little young, trying to understand that a little bit, but I just think this kid is so cute. Those baby pictures.
And how did they exactly find the cancer?
So when he was about 7 months old, it was right before Christmas, they were about to go on a trip, and they said he was just a little lethargic, just something wasn't quite right. So they're like, probably an ear infection, brought him into the pediatrician, and for some reason that pediatrician said, you know what, I have a bad feeling about his breathing. We're going to take an x-ray. And that's when they took that x-ray. They took 2 because they thought the first one was a mistake because the entire lung came up as just black. So amazing that they found it when they did. So his prognosis was great. He didn't have to have chemo or radiation. So he's in great shape now.
Really good. Cool story. Thanks, Kylie.